Many years ago, Nigerians in the southern part of Nigeria were known for occupations such as farming, trading, and fishing. These were a means to an end, a tool by which they were able to provide for their families food, shelter, clothing, and sometimes education. Fast forward to our times, and the dynamics have changed. How, you may ask, do people in the South now earn a living? Stay tuned to this edition of the Chronicles. My name is Solomon Okote.
This is Solomon Okote of Sapele TV. We are here in Benin City, Edo State, the heartbeat of the nation. It's quite exciting to be here because the area is hustling and bustling. We're here to talk about and find out how people go about their livelihood. What do they do to earn a living?
Many are traders, peddling articles, fast-moving consumer goods, clothing items, electronics, and any and all things that could be peddled.
I'll go back. I will call your coffee.
For inside, you feel they take care of your family.
Well, yes.
Okay. They pay school fees.
Yes.
They take care of rent.
It's a black now, small.
How the market be like? They okay. So they see money make from inside this market. Okay. We came about. This is a sawmill. We see there are a lot of people here trying to earn a living, sawing wood. I think this is the kind of wood they use for furniture, for house roofing, billboards, generally for construction. And we're going to try and talk to some of them to find out how they make a living from this occupation. Kedu call this, sir? So I'm speaking here with one of the elderly sawmillers. Daddy, please tell us, how is business like?
Business here for Obida. Yeah, timber shed. It's moving well, I can say. And that's God want.
Okay. So, recently there's been complaint about the financial situation in the country. So, people are saying that things are hard. How do you still try to make ends meet? How on are they cope?
Although what people complain is true. The country hard. Even the business we are doing here, hardly you see daily bread at times. So mainly hard, but by grace of God, we are living by grace of God.
How much do people earn, and can they take care of themselves and their families?
We rice, beans, gari, yam, tomatoes, oil, groundnut, all those food stores. Make them cheap for us. As women, when we go order this one, the little one we get, we will take and buy. Like this one, if you don't sell today, if you will get 2,000, not get what you need for inside market. But if gari cheap, rubber of gari say rubber pen at 200, now you get 1,000. For me, I feel buy one rubber now, 200 rubber pens. Fish cheap, I feel buy fish 200. Okra cheap 50 naira, melon cheap 100 naira. I mix out together. My children don't satisfy. But with this now, if I even want 2,000, my husband give me money. They rich. What I want to do, what to do. I don't want to go here, please. That made me carry this rubber. So we want natives they okay for us. For this our Nigeria. Edo State now our land, we not get where we dey go. The natives they okay. Now waiting me when stand for here. Waiting I need now be that. If everything cheap, we not go complain. We women, especially me, I sabi hustle. If it's cheap, I'm not worried for this one. But with this one now, hard labor when you go reach out. Now pepper body oh.
It's your business or is it somebody else's?
My mom.
Your mom's business. Okay, you help your mom to sell. You look like a student. Are you a student? Yes. What class are you?
I just my wife.
Your wife. Okay. You make enough money from this business?
Yeah.
Not enough. How much do you make a day? One? 1,000. Only 1,000. Oh my God! Is that the profit or that is the whole amount? The profit. Okay.
In our quest to understand the spectrum of occupation, we were privileged to speak with the head of Edo Jobs in a special interview.
what are the major occupations of the people and how do they earn their livelihood?
Okay, so in Edo State there are various occupations depending on where you are. So if you look at this map behind you can see that we mapped every local government in Edo State. For each local government, what opportunities can they take advantage of? You know, we have some riverine areas in Edo. There are lots of, if you're talking about women, rural communities, some of them in those areas are not into catfish. They are selling catfish. Okay. So we do things like helping them to process and package it. Okay. So local trade. There's a lot of work. A lot of people are in agriculture. But depending on the age group you are looking at, the more advanced age group than the ones that are into agriculture. Yeah. We have a lot of young people that we have so many small business entrepreneurs. It's so amazing. Okay. People in Edo State now with brilliant ideas that are maximizing those ideas. And interestingly, since we set up the Innovation Hub, we found a new set of people that we didn't even know were here. Tech. We have a lot of techies in Edo State that were hiding. Or they were not hiding, they just didn't have a place to express themselves. So yeah, so in Edo we have different, we have a lot, of course you know, Edo has always been known for wood and carpentry and furniture making. We have so many, so there are different industries. So we have 5 major industries that Edo Jobs focuses on to maximize opportunities because we already know that some people have interest and there are lots of opportunities. We have ICT and innovation. Everybody knows that one. We have agriculture, we have manufacturing, construction, and the entertainment sector. Okay. So, if you look at it, when we had a stakeholder session recently. Yeah. A lot of people that came, Nollywood greats from all across, even Nigeria and the world, most of them are from Edo State because we have that natural creativity inside of us. So, yeah.
We'd like you to please expatiate on your role your office plays in the state and the livelihood of its people.
Okay, so what does Edo Jobs do? Let me just give you the straight.
This is what I want.
First things first. Job matching. Okay. So people are employing every day, and that's just a fact. Okay. So what do? We advertise. We go out one-on-one to meet with companies and get their vacancies. We know that the state government is attracting a lot of investors into Edo State. New businesses are coming to Edo like never before. It's so amazing to us because we knew a situation where people were running away from here, but now people are coming in here, and that's amazing because people are coming back home to invest, to employ people. We want to make them confident that they can get the talent they want here. They don't have to feel that, I have to bring people from somewhere else. Yeah. So how do we give them that confidence? Yeah. We get their vacancy specifications. We train people a lot for those vacancies. And then we just, once they're ready to start operations, we send people for interviews. So we don't say, hey, you take this person. Okay. We give them options. They screen and they pick who they want. And they always find, even we have companies like Uber coming in and they're recruiting through Edo Jobs. So that tells you that Edo Jobs can fill any vacancy anywhere. Right here, as long as the job is happening here in the state. So we do job matching, that's a big part of what we do. Okay. The second part of what we do is working with startups and entrepreneurs. So at the Innovation Hub, we get people who have ideas, people who have small businesses. We give them business support services, we give them business advisory, access to funds, access to markets. They do a lot of digital marketing programs so they can expand. We have businesses, we have some people that were our startups in Do Innovate that 60% of their clients are in Lagos and Abuja. Okay. So now they are before they were selling only in Edo State, now they have been able to expand their market. So we help them to expand and then they start employing people. So that's a big part of what we do. Another part of what we do is skill acquisition programs and helping people. So some people, yes, they have ideas, they have skills, and it's easy to get them to start. But some people are just trying to find their own way. Yeah. So we do a lot of self-discovery. So like work with partners, exactly. Yeah. So we work with partners that do a lot of self-discovery, that then teach them a skill after they have discovered themselves and what they really want to do. We do a lot of internship, placement, apprenticeship to help people to learn new skills and be able to get jobs.
Developing themselves.
So I could go on and on and on because for everything every sticker you see on this map, there's a different story.
Wow.
So many things we do, everything that will just help a person get on track with a career.
Has there been any change over the last decade in the kind of job people do to earn their livelihood in the States? If so, explain.
There's been a change in the whole world over the last decade because, of course, things like technology have changed the game in many areas.
Yeah, sure.
Even regular businesses now are done differently because your business can be tech-enabled. Even if you make hair, even if you make beads, technology comes in and then the whole business model changes. So yes, there's been a change, but then the traditional jobs still very much exist, like agriculture and all those things. Like I talked about woodwork and we talked about welding. We recently opened the Edo Production Center that gives artisans and small-scale manufacturers access to 24 hours power supply, access to machines and all that. And you find that we still have a very strong community of artisans in Edo State. Welders, shoe manufacturers, polythene manufacturers, all sorts, and it's so amazing. So one thing I always like to do when it comes to job creation is that we must open our mind and be able to see the whole spectrum. Some job creation initiatives just focus on initiatives that will only reach a particular, either they are focused on agriculture only, or they are focused on technology, or they are focused on startups. But no, you have to actually see where the opportunities are in the state, and then the people that are close to those opportunities, empower them to maximize them.
Alright. So, what jobs are easily and readily available to the common man in your state?
If you go to the Edo Jobs portal, for example, we had vacancies for cleaners on the Edo Jobs portal, and we had vacancies for a CFO. Those are worlds apart in terms of hierarchy. You understand? So at the same time, we have programs for people that want to start their businesses. We have right now, we're sitting down here. We have returnees. That's some of the Libya returnees and some other Edo Jobbers in Lagos participating in the Real-Time Festival. So that's thanks to the support of Real-Time Festival and MAID. These people are in Lagos. They are learning about filmmaking, cinematography from people like Omotola Jalade, the Shenwarinze, the Frank Dongas of this world. So we are talking of opportunities for people in the creative arts. We are talking of opportunities for people in farming, people in people that are on.
Record. Let's go.
Thank you for that pleasant answer. Thank you very much. So on to the next question. Has there been any change over the last decade in the kind of job people do to earn their livelihood in the States? If so, explain.
There's been a change in the whole world over the last decade because, of course, things like technology have changed the game in many areas.
Yeah, sure.
Even regular businesses now are done differently because your business can be tech-enabled. Even if you make hair, even if you make beads, technology comes in and then the whole business model changes. So yes, there's been a change, but then the traditional jobs still very much exist, like agriculture and all those things like I talked about.
Edo Jobs is marking up about 2 years of operation. So, how has Edo Jobs contributed to the livelihood of people in the state?
Well, I think that's a good question. Well, I'm always excited to answer this question because we are so happy that we're breaking all the records. Edo Jobs has impacted over 91,000 people in the state. In different industries, in different fields of endeavor, and we're only just getting started.
Sure, yeah.
That's just the truth.
I think due to research,
yes.
Due to research, I found out you're having a 2020 dream.
Exactly.
2,000.
We're going to create 200,000 jobs by 2020. So we are very much on track. I'm very excited. The best thing about where we have reached now, when something is new, it grows, it metamorphoses, you go through the first stage, you're building foundation, and then when you get to a particular point, you are...
Yes, no, the house must get to the roof.
You understand? So we're at that point now where people realize that the state government is serious about this thing.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
It's not just talk. So now international organizations, all sorts of partners from all over the world are here coming to Edo Jobs on a daily basis. Okay, how can we support you to create jobs? Oh, we heard about this. Can we go and see the innovation hub? Can we go and see the production center? Oh, the agri cluster. Wow. Okay, how can we be part of it? How can we expand it? So the expansion is now coming from within the state government and without. And that way, more and more people are getting jobs. More and more people are starting their businesses. More and more people are growing their existing businesses, maximizing themselves in their careers, improving their talents. We look forward to 2020. Yes.
What plans are in place or motion to improve the earning power and the sustainable livelihood of the people in the state?
Okay, so I'll give you an example. The Edo Food and Agri Cluster is in Edo, and what we do there is we work with farmers. Work with people who are at the production, manufacturing, if you call it that, growing the agricultural produce.
For the major development.
Exactly. Now, these people usually are the ones that earn the least from the whole process. So we're bringing the agricultural value chain closer to them. Working with aggregators. Aggregators are the ones that come and buy these things in bulk. And usually you have a lot of middlemen that exactly. So now the farmers are working directly with aggregators. They are working directly with some large buyers. And what happens is they buy and then they take it all across Nigeria to sell. So from last year, for example, our pineapples from Edo State were just making their way nicely to ShopRite from here in Eho because of the aggregator that we worked with, right? So what's happening is that they are having access to more markets. We're bringing in processors to the center. Now these processors are coming to the center to come and just process, like you're buying cassava, you're making cassava flour right there in the cluster. So what that does is it's improving the livelihood for the farmers, and we do lots of projects.
And let's first of all bring in that close relationship between the buyer and the seller. How do you think the Governor Obaseki administration has impacted the livelihood of the people living in Edo State?
I think that the executive governor of Edo State is doing a wonderful job. Mr. Obaseki is passionate about the people of Edo, and he's passionate about ensuring that the benefits of the government go directly to those people. And we can only just thank God. I personally thank God every day for the governor that we have at this point in time. And I always tell people, everywhere I go, that if you ever wanted to, people that are from the state, wherever they are in the world, if there was ever a time you wanted to impact lives in Edo State, you better come and do it now. Because we have somebody who is actually concerned about the progress of individuals in the state. So I think we're grateful to God, we're blessed, we're excited, we're happy to be working with him. He's our hero.
A few years ago, the government initiated several social investment programs. Foremost among them is the Empower Initiative. How has this impacted on the people?
In Edo State, we have 12,212 youths who are participating in the Empower program. And just this May, we had 280 youths now being part of the second batch of the NBuild program of the Empower. And that NBuild component is to help young people acquire skills so that they can earn a living by themselves through the businesses that they're going to do from the skills that they will acquire, and also become employers of labor. So basically, it's a way to make sure that they have increased source of income. One. Number two, they also make sure that these people contribute to the community development. So, for example, in the graduate component of the Empower, they are paid 30,000 naira monthly stipends. There are some people who were not able to further their education, some people who were not able to contribute to family life. But most importantly, for this particular discussion, is that there are some people who have been able to start up businesses. For example, Miss F.A., through the small stipends that she's been given from the Empower program, started her own catering business. Now she makes cakes and other things as her own business. So that at that point in time, she's not just an employee, but she's also getting some income for herself and now trying to employ one or two persons to work for her small company. We have some other people who, through these small funds, are able to now do extra classes. They are teach who have been teaching some pupils or students in the schools, and now they've developed that passion. So they are able to organize some small classes, for some small fees, so some courses, some subjects that the parents and students feel that are difficult. So they're now able to organize those classes and make some small money from it, based on the fact that they're able to save some money to make that business a viable one. So across board, we have even had some in N-Agro. Because of the small money that they've been able to receive, it may look small, but because of the value they've put in it and because of the future that they envision, they are able to save some of this money. Look at Mr. Romanos. He has been able, from the training he got from ADP and GIZ, he was able to just start his cocoa farm, and now he's making money from that. He was also trained by MAID, the DFID program, and he's working on it seriously. So you see that many of them are turning this small stipends into funds for their seed capital for their businesses. And I will tell you that because they are having some income, that money goes back into the society and boosts the economy of the society. And that way, they're able to do a lot of trading, they are able to do a lot of improvement on their lifestyle, they're able to do a lot of businesses. So there's exchange of money for the services of their products. So apart from the fact that it is actually empowering them, they're also empowering other people, through this fund. So I can tell you that lives have been empowered, lives have developed.
Well, that's the much you can take on this installment of Chronicles. Remember to like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. I remain Solomon Okotie. See you.